Welcome back. And in our top business story, net profits for UAE firms rose 22% year on year for Q2, according to a report released by Kuwait's Financial Centre. The report revealed that the banking sector witnessed the most growth, with a 65% year on year rise to $1.5 billion, mainly due to a strong Q2 performance from Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank of $363 million. It added that the region's robust petrochemical sector and commodities prices helped corporate performance. Sri Lanka's Minister of Economic Development has called on the UAE's public and private sectors to invest in joint tourism ventures with the island. He added that he is looking and open for Emirati business investors who are looking to invest in hotels, resorts and other entertainment facilities. The minister highlighted his keenness in bolstering bilateral cooperation with the UAE, especially within the tourism sector. In terms of reassurance, he stated that investment in Sri Lanka is protected by laws that ensure stability and that avoid potential risks. UAE-UK trade is set for growth, despite global economic conditions, according to UK Trade and Investment in the capital. In an interview with a local paper, the Deputy Director stated that the UAE is the UK's #1 trading partner in the Middle East, which reached the $9 million mark last year. He added that this was reinforced by an agreement in 2009 of both countries to raise the trade figure to $12 billion by 2015. The Deputy Director also stated that UK businesses still have a lot to offer the UAE, including high-quality investment into creative industries, technology, healthcare and research development. And now let's take a look at the stock indices across the GCC. And looking to business news abroad now, China has launched its 20 billion renminbi dim sum bond, underscoring Beijing's resolve to build Hong Kong into an offshore yuan trading hub and turn the renminbi into an international currency. The dim sum bond offerings are also an important boost for Hong Kong, and the sale may very well play into the hands of the Chinese as well as institutional investors. Li Yong, Chinese Deputy Finance Minister, said in an interview that the central government will continue issuing renminbi treasury bonds in Hong Kong as a long-term institutional arrangement. Of the 20 billion, 15 billion are for institutional investors, and the remaining 5 billion are two-year treasury bonds.
The role of renminbi will increase, will become very important, will become one of the key reserve currency. So that's why I believe the Chinese government's the issuance of government bonds in Hong Kong will be a very important step forward.
Venezuela's government plans to move its reserves away from Western banks in order to diversify the country's portfolio, prompting critics to say the move could weaken market confidence in debt repayment. Chavez's top finance officials have recommended that the government repatriate almost all the country's $11 billion in gold reserves held abroad and up to $6.3 billion in liquid reserves from the US and Europe to banks in China, Russia and Brazil. Venezuela uses its reserves primarily for debt repayments and financing imports. The US dollar is widely seen as the global reserve currency of choice, despite recent economic woes. In a related announcement on Wednesday, Chavez said he would nationalize Venezuela's gold sector as a way of boosting domestic reserves. President Barack Obama says spending cuts must come with revenues, as he made his case to improve the United States economy on the third day of his Midwestern bus tour. Obama focused on the national economy and debt as he addressed a large audience at a town hall meeting in Illinois on Wednesday. He said he would present a plan to the lawmakers assigned to identify further budget savings that goes beyond their $1.5 trillion goal.
It doesn't require radical surgery for us to fix it. It just requires us all taking an approach that says we're a family and all of us are going to share a little bit in the burden, and those of us who are most fortunate, we can do a little bit more.
And before we go, here's a quick overview of the oil, precious metals and currency markets. After that, we have the day's sports news for you.